Hi, this is Alcam. Welcome back to my channel. We have another interesting story. This time it's from the Washington Examiner. It says Democrats paid $430,000 to firm linked to Pennsylvania voter fraud investigations by Gabe Kaminsky. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So, Democrat political campaigns have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to a consulting firm facing investigations in Pennsylvania counties, more than one, for allegedly submitting fraudulent voter registration forms, federal records show. The district attorney of Monroe County, Pennsylvania, Mike Mancuso, said in a statement last week that the subsidiary, a firm in Arizona called Field Corp, was responsible for submitting 30 forms with fraudulent details, including behalf of a dead resident. I thought dead people can't vote. Interesting. And in York, another county in the Keystone State, officials looking into suspicious forms that they said were submitted by Field Corp on behalf of Everybody Vote campaign, a group tied to the Washington, D.C. based Abra Advisor dark money network supporting Democrats. Ooh. Now, as of Saturday, the website for Field Corp and its social media account do not appear to be active. Francisco Heredia, a city councilman in Mesa, Arizona, listed on the corporation documents as the owner of the consulting firm, did not return a request for comment. Eduardo Sanz, a political consultant who's a partner at the firm, also did not respond. Gee, I wonder why. The unfolding drama in Pennsylvania comes ahead of Election Day on Tuesday and a matchup between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. Pennsylvania is a key swing state in 2024, and the resulting counties there could decide who enters the White House next year. A Washington Examiner review of Federal Election Commission filings found that since 2018, Democrat campaigns committees has shuffled roughly $430,000 to Field Corp. The Field Corp subsidiary is working out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, according to state officials who had declined to identify whether Field Corp is the third-party organization behind the investigation. Officials opened there into 2,500 voter registration forms flagged as suspicious. It's getting worse. About 17% of those forms are fraudulent, and 26% are still being investigated, a county commissioner said this week. You know that Pennsylvania is a Democrat state, right? So these are Democrat folks investigating. I would be shocked if it was a Republican. In 2017, Field Corp filed article of organization in Arizona is still listed as a limited liability corporation there. A description for the firm on a nonprofit tracking website called Idealist said Field Corp is a grassroots, minority-owned firm that drives results in the field by having one-to-one contact with individuals. We utilize data and technology to build programs that are effective and accountable to ensure that we build personal relationships with our community members. The description says, adding that Field Corp engages in a door-to-door canvassing, voter registration operation, and other election-related initiatives. While Field Corp's website is not publicly viewable as of this week, an archived version from last year says the firm has knocked on 1.25 million doors and also focused on direct mail to voters with an in-house printer. Federal Election Commission filings provided a window into which the campaign had used the firm's service in recent years. So the 2020 presidential campaign for Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York, paid Field Corp $250,500 in 2020 for canvassing service. Bloomberg, who would suspend his campaign in March of that year, has spent tens of millions of dollars supporting Harris in 2024. Oh boy. The Arizona Democratic Party paid Field Corp $101,700 combined in 2018 and 2024 canvassing, according to the filings. The the Workers' Family Party PAC, which had spent millions of dollars on TV ad boasting Harris and other Democrats in 2024, transferred $15,400 to Field Corp in 2023. This election cycle, Representative Greg Stanton of Arizona campaign paid Field Corp $7,250 for petition collection services. Other payees to the firm has include campaign for them Republic or Representative Tom O'Halloran and Ginger Stokes Torres, who unsuccessfully ran for Congress and was later appointed by the Bush-Harris administration to state Agriculture Department post field records show. Federal records, Election drama surrounding Field Corp is not new. 2 counties in Arizona, Navajo and Mohave, flagged voter registration forms from the firm last year as suspicious and forwarded them to the Arizona Attorney General Office, which opened an investigation, Penn Live reported. A source close to the York County, Pennsylvania investigations told Washington Examiner that Field Corp partnered on submitting the voter registration forms with Everybody Votes Campaign, or EVC. Last year, a conservative think tank called the Capital Research Center found in a report that EVC is legally the same entity as charity called Voter Registration Project. The charity worked with the wealthy Democrats to raise $100 million and register over 5 million people to vote in 2020, said that the think tank cited leaked nonprofit documents. Charities are required to be non-participants under federal law, but the think tank accused EVC of acting partisans to spearhead the largest and most corrupt charitable voter registration effort in American history. The Voter Registration Project counts some of its top donors as George Soros. There's that name again. And funds managed by Bella Advertiser, the Democrats aligned consulting firm in Washington, D.C. Tax returns show its leader is Nellie Series, the former Wisconsin Democrat Party director. Everybody Votes is proud to provide resources and support to local partners working on nonpartisan voters registration, and we are committed to help ensure every eligible person is registered to vote, an EVC spokesperson told the Washington Examiner. We had not been contacted by the officials in Lancaster, York, or Monroe counties about any ongoing investigation and no additional information on the forms in question, the EVC spokesman said. Our partners work diligently to ensure that all forms collected comply with all rules and regulations. If contacted, we will intend to work with our partners and the elected officials to quickly resolve any discrepancies and ensure that all eligible registrants had an opportunity to vote Tuesday. So another person, Parker Tyre, the research who authorized the 2023 Capital Research Center report, said its finding has demonstrated that EVC exists to produce as many swing state votes for Democrats as possible in a partisan manner. It's absurd. Farrer added for EVC to claim it has no knowledge of Field Corp link voter registration form since Siri, the nonprofit leader, disclosed in an interview that her group signed joint effort agreements with partners. With these latest allegation, Everybody Votes now has a pattern of paying sketchy, convincing consultants for shady work, resulting in mass number of dubious voter registration forms being submitted. Thacher said if the characters on the investigation says that they were working for EVC, then EVC has almost certainly seen and reviewed the phony registrations. Okay. So we are already having scandals involving voter registrations in Pennsylvania before. Now this is a different one. It doesn't look good for the Democrats. I can tell you that right now. But other than that, it's going to be a tight race in Pennsylvania because in Pennsylvania can go either way, Democrat or Republican in tomorrow's election. So I can say so long for now, and don't forget your stop.